Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAKWADASH, the honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the icon that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Really, really quick video on Baruch 2, all right? Actually, what gave me the idea to do the video was actually this post right here put up by GMS Awakening, Baruch 2 and 30. And when I was reading this, I was like, yeah, this is exactly what Esau's afraid of, right? He wants us to stay, niggas, pretty much. He wants us to stay African American, black, niggas, and all these other bywords. Because as long as we keep those bywords, we behave like the heathen. Because those bywords, that's heathen. That's heathenistic. Those aren't even forefathers, man. All right, black, African American, which are two Edomites, by the way, right? Uh, Nigga, and all these other words, man. Because as long as we behave like that, well, we behave the way we behave right now. They want us to stay, beefing with each other and stuff like that because they already, and the Lord is the one that really set that up, right? But this is what they want us to. This is how they want us to stay, man. They want us to stay shooting, 3 pointers and hoops and stuff like that, and not doing a damn thing, man. Not educating ourselves on anything, right? On our health, right? On research, history. They don't want us doing that, man. And then they'll send Jake or Jake would just hop on the internet and talk about the so-called black Hebrew Israelites are hatred and they're a cult and they're this, they're that. Well, what are you, man? I'd rather be that than you, right? If you since that's what you want to call us, well, I'd rather be that than you, right? The Wadi Yahawah Shemi Shah, he didn't make me you, all right? Going to rolling up in them Christian churches, eating what I want to eat, sleeping with sleeping with whatever I want to sleep with, right? Believing in what I want to believe in and stuff like that, man. The Wadi Yahawah Shemi Shah, he didn't make me that, man. Y'all could call us whatever you want, and even you other Israelite camps, man. Y'all can call us whatever you want, man. But the Wadi Yahawah Shemi Shah, he didn't make me you. All right. The Wadi Yahawah Shemi Shah, Barakatha Yahawah, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahawah, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahawah, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Koholayam La Yahawah Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Right. He didn't make me you jakes out there, man. Man, I'm gonna praise the Lord once again, man. Call Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Call Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Bahashim Rachakwadash. Right? Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Call Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Thawadi Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai for giving me the name. The name. You know how many jakes out there got a problem with us with that name? That dumbass Nathaniel, hey, acting like a fool up there, man. Trying to mock us about the name. Look, man, the Wadi how about Shimmy Hawashai, man. Baruch chapter 2, verse 3. Man. Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. Salakia. For I knew, and this is exactly, like I said, this is exactly what Esau is afraid of, right? Great Millstone specifically, man. Because we didn't take no bags and they can't touch us, man. So what do they gotta do? They gotta resort to media. They gotta have vocab. You know what I mean? They doing all these things, man. Right? We're getting under Esau's skin. And the Wadi Yahawah Shemi Shai for it, man. In Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. It says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. Right? It says, but in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. Do you know who we are? Israelites. Okay? We are Israelites. Okay? We have a forefather. We have numerous forefathers, the 12 tribes of Israel. Those are 12 I guess you could say technically 13, but the 13th is merged in, right? The 12 tribes. 12 forefathers. No, regardless of what these other Israelite camps, Rachel, Leah, Bilhah, things like that, man. The seed doesn't come from the mother. Okay? And again, this is exactly what Esau wants us to keep fueling, man. To keep believing that the seed is coming from the mother, right? And all these other weird doctrines, man. Right? They hate the fact that we're learning now. They hate the fact that and what's crazy is Esau, the Lord has Esau so much of the trick bag, and Satan is even deceiving them, because Satan is saying, yeah, do this, do that, do this, do that, but Satan is only receiving orders from the Lord. You know what I mean? So Satan already knows the deal, right? He already knows the deal. Really, when you think about it, we want what Satan wants, because whatever Satan wants is what the Lord wants. I mean, just think about that for a second, right? Whatever Satan wants is what the Lord wants, and we want what the Lord wants. We want to get out of here. Esau put out internet, right, through the help of who? Satan, right? But internet did what? Internet, yes, dumbed a whole lot of people down. I mean, the internet is just wildly out of control now. I mean, all these, just from these debates that you see all over the internet, it's just out of control. It's ridiculous. But what has it also done? It also allowed us to think about this. It also allowed us to learn and push out knowledge out there. You can sit in your living room or your bedroom or your car or wherever you're at. Put a video up, as I'm doing right now. Put a video up, right? And it's worldwide. And the elect can see it if they live somewhere in Japan. They can see it all the way from over in Japan. And there you go, boom. That's the elect right there. You see how much, right? Or let's go to health, because the elder apostles have been going crazy, with these videos and the health, man, and rightfully so. They want us to keep rolling up in McDonald's, right? Rolling up in Dunkin' Donuts, rolling up in Chick-fil-A, Checkers, Popeyes, Hip Hop Chicken and Fish, Soul Boat, and whatever little fast food spots that your pizza places like Papa John's, Little Caesars, Domino's, Pizza Hut, all these, and then, but like I said, then you have other food spots like in the back, right, where they're not like really well known, right? They want us to keep rolling up in those places to continue to get sick, so we can roll up in hospitals and keep funding them. They don't want us learning about herbs, okay? They don't want us learning about detoxes and stuff like that. They don't want us learning this stuff, man. This gets under their skin, knowing them knowing the fact that we're starting to remember ourselves, man, as Israelites. They don't want us learning Hebrew, right? And Jake hates that too, right? They don't want Jake learning Hebrew, right? But thanks to the internet, you can look up a Hebrew word in the matter of just 2 minutes, if that. Sometime, if you're real good at it. They don't want us looking at that. They don't want us remembering ourselves. So the Lord has Esau in the trick bag, man, and this is why Esau is starting to do the things he's doing. You gotta remember, if Esau could, right, he would keep this place flowing the way he had when he first established it, right? But right now, they talk about liquidating America and things like that. Why are you liquid? Why are you doing all that? Because it's getting out of control. You can't handle it, right? They can't do it. So now they gotta keep pushing out, more doctrines and philosophies and stuff like that. But if Esau had it his way, he wouldn't do all that. If them higher ups had it their way, they wouldn't be doing this. They just settle for whatever they had, right? Anyway, let's get next verse 31. It says, "And shall know that I am the Lord their God," right? Right. They want us to continue to worship Jesus Christ, which that's Borgia, and that's who IUIC worships. They worship Borgia. If you got anything pertaining to Christ on your garment or your shirt, that's Borgia, right? So that's who IUIC worships. They worship Borgia, and that's who Esau wants us to keep worshiping. And if it ain't Borgia, it's somebody else, right? The reptilian gods and all this Islam crap, right? and all this other garbage that's being pushed out there, man. A Roman Catholic garbage. But as soon as we say that we're Israelites, we are the real Israelites and not those people in that land, right? Everybody has a fit. Yes, even our people, mainly because you got Edomites that will admit that, right? We had Edomites get on the internet and read Deuteronomy 28 and broke it down correctly, man, without flaw, without flaw. Meanwhile, you got Jake, so-called black people, right, get on the internet and say Deuteronomy 28 is not talking about the slavery, and it's not just talking about the Israelites, and it's not this and it's not that. Jake does so much to defend Esau, Edom, and Esau, Edom don't even barely don't even defend themselves, man. Right? Esau, Edom would sit up there and say, yeah, this world is messed up. Jake, I don't know, man. Right? Call us all kinds of hate groups and stuff like that. Right? So that's what Esau, Edom wants, but they're afraid, they're afraid of us calling ourselves Israelites and actually waking up to, oh man, wait a minute, I'm not some nigga, I'm not some black man or some Latino man or some Native American man. No, man, I'm an Israelite, man. I come from the tribe of Gad, I come from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, whatever tribe you are, man, and they hate that. Just that alone, they hate that, man. They really, really do. Right? It says, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. It says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. I told you, man, they hate the fact that we say Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. They hate that name, man. I'm telling you, man, they hate it. They love Jesus, though. As long as you say Jesus, fine. But as soon as you say Yahawah and YAHAWASHI, boy, everybody has a fit, including other Israelite camps. Everybody has a fit, right? Verse 3, it says, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Forefathers. Okay, you see that? It's not, it didn't say the fathers, Negro, African American, black. Ridiculous, man. It says, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make it, this sounds like Hebrews 8:8 now. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel, okay, out of the land that I've given them. So for all you Christians out there, man, that say, oh, it's for the whole world. Some of you believe we're in a new covenant right now. Some of you don't, right? But a lot of you do, which is actually a Christian doctrine. A lot of you do believe that we're in a new covenant. So in Hebrews 8, that talks about the new covenant. Let's say we are right now, because that Hebrews 8 cuts a lot of crap, man. Right? So let's say we are. Hypothetically, let's say we are, because if you say we are, then you shouldn't be walking the street. I'm just saying. What I mean is you should be put away in a mental ward or something like that, right? Anyway, let's say we are, right? When you read Hebrews 8, who is it talking about? I'll leave that for you to answer. But anyway, this is exactly what Esau is afraid of. Us waking up in the land of our captivities and praising the name of the Lord. This is why they're going to start putting out terrorist attacks and pointing at the Israelites and stuff like that. Everybody says that the young black man is the threat, and it's just like, how? We're mainly the ones offing each other, unaliving each other, man. Daily. On the daily basis, man. How are we the threat? All right? We got nothing. We don't even own gas stations. Hell, we don't even own pizza spots. How are we the threat? Right? It's because of this. And if I was them, and honestly, I agree with them, right? If I was them, I would be afraid too. Yes, Esau, if I were you, I will be very afraid. This is why Revelation 12 and 12 is getting ready to happen. You're going to come down on us having great wrath because you're going to know. You do know now that you have a short time. Your time is limited, man. Your time is limited, right? So that's all I got on this. Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Shalom.